Hey everyone, and we're back. It's Sunday, and I've just done the numbers for next week, and I've done something different, which is putting together everything in a Word document file, so I can read them from the computer, and I can have them there saved at any time. And I've given up the little notebook, but that's good because we're going into a month of changes, a month of transformation. So it was obvious that I would have to make some transformations as well. So here we go, the month of March 2021, and I had this kind of question for myself, and it goes like this: what is the truth, and what is the illusion? And you're going to see why in a few short moments. But for now, the month of March is a month that's under the energy of three. So, the energy of three, we all know it's about communicating, it's about making this um, exchange of information possible. And if you think about it really, really hard, it's like communication happens between, usually between um, individuals, right, who have a message, who plan to give that message to other people. And so it is a very beautiful combination of planning, on what to say, what to do, which is a one energy, and the actual act of communication that involves two or several people. So partnerships and relationships and so on. So this is a very, very beautiful three energy that's bringing us together. And that is like so cool, right? And then there's the year 2021, which is a five vibration. And the five vibration is all about joy. It's all about action. It's all about mobility. It's all about flexibility. It's all about change, and it's just magical in so many ways. So it's a great combination. And if you put those two together, it's an eight, which is my favorite energy. We all know that. And this eight is just um, so interesting in the sense that the message it's giving us is, be there, be present, be in the moment, and be impeccable in what you say, in what you do, and in your attitude towards your life and towards yourself. So, what happens when we allow this eight to actually do what it wants to do? If we give this eight energy what it's requesting of us, well, it's going to give us everything that we want, right? Because if you're there, present in your life, if you set intentions that are aligned with your state of mind, your state of being, if you're working towards that which you want, then it'll happen. And that's the whole point of it. So that's the month of March in 2021. It's actually very, very interesting, and I'm very hopeful about it. So, next up, the week that we are about to start. So, from the 1st of March to the 7th of March. It's a very, very special week because, again, like February, it starts on a Monday. So, we've got a 1 on a Monday. And that means, not in so many ways, it means that there's a new start, a new beginning coming. But it's also a possibility for a refresh or for a reset or for repositioning. yourself towards something. And because we are in the month of communication, I'm going to take just one example that's like so technological, right? So if you have a computer and it starts, giving off like that vibe that something's not working or something like that, you know, you obviously what you do is you restart it. And that's the message, restart your software, your system, your procedures. Do something else, do something new. Whew. Okay. It's the way it's supposed to be, actually. It's the way it's supposed to be because we've had a lovely, lovely full moon in Virgo on the 27th, which was a Saturday. And it was like, Saturday, which is ruled by Saturn, a big fan of order and structure, meets Virgo, the perfectionist. And it's the best moment to start general cleansing of whatever, to start a detox or to start a mental detox, not just physical, to heal whatever it is that needs healing, and to pull out the bad stuff and to replace it with good stuff. So it's a really, really cool time. And there are some words that I've selected for March: gratitude, friendship, new beginnings, perspectives, faith, and last but not least, the two most important words are communication and change. Now, let's see a couple of reasons why I've chosen those words and why I feel that they are very, very important. Well, first of all, let's take change. 1st of March is basically, at least here where I am, the start of the new season of spring. So it's official spring. So we're leaving winter. And spring is all about rebirth. It's all about joy. And of course, it's all about, let's just think about it, the nature starts to flourish. So it's a good time for a restart, for a refresh, for new beginnings. Then there's the way that we do it. The way that we do it here in Romania is by giving each other tokens of our appreciation and friendship and protection that we want. It's called marțișor. It's very old tradition from the Roman times. So what's very, very lovely about this tradition is the fact that it is a token of friendship, which is why one of the words for the month is that, friendship. And also, I've chosen perspectives on the one hand and faith on the other hand, because, well, March has two deans of Pisces. So the sign of Pisces actually ends towards the end of March, the 20th, 21st, I think. So there are two whole deans, that's 20 days, 21 days, from the sign of Pisces. And well, I love Pisces. They're beautiful people. They are very generous. They are very warm, very intuitive, very kind. They would sacrifice themselves to have everybody else feeling good. But on the other hand, they are so, so very gullible. They believe everything. So So that's why I use these two words. Perspective is about not trusting everything at face value and just, taking a step back and analyzing what's going on and identifying if there is a story there or if there is reality. And we're coming back to what I was saying about March, what's true and what's illusion. And then faith, on the other hand, faith is believing something in spite of lacking evidence. So it's a lot about discerning which is the truth and which is the illusion, but also taking that leap of faith when it needs to be taken, because sometimes we just need to let go. We need to have the faith that someone else is taking care of whatever's going on. So for March, it's very important to set your intention, to do what needs to be done, to do your job description, in other words. And then at some point, it's very important to know when to let go and when to fight. It's really, it's not that difficult, right? Okay, some challenges. Some challenges will be, for instance, Neptune in Pisces, who is the weaver of beautiful stories, but they are not always real, right? So discernment is a challenge. Then there's giving up any form of expectation, giving up the idea that something should be given to you, that you're taking things for granted. For instance, you're not that important, so just keep that in mind. And keep in mind that disappointment, disillusion is actually the illusion that you made for yourself. It's self-deception. And also another two more challenges, and that's it. First of all, how open you are towards other people, how much you open your heart towards people that you don't know already very well. Just, take some time to get to know them. Don't tell them your life story. Don't give them your bank account and so on. And for God's sake, do not jump to conclusion. Do not start drawing yourself a picture of something that's a total disaster, because it's not. You just need to chill and take a step back and analyze the situation. It's not that bad, whatever it is. Okay, let's start with the numbers because we have a week ahead, right? So 1st of March, 2021, it's a beautiful 9 energy, and it starts on a Monday, which is governed by the moon in Leo. And the moon can make us feel beautiful, powerful, and willing to explore, and it can make us shine. Let it. Let yourself shine. Let yourself be powerful and strong and lovely and beautiful. It's also a very good day for a new start, a new beginning, where we pay more attention to ourselves and we love ourselves more. Tuesday, 2nd of March, 2021. I just read that I put 3021. I'm so good. I'm so good. Right. So it's a 1 energy on a Tuesday. And so we have a lot of action going on. We have a lot of capacity to move things forward. It's a real kick in the butt to start doing stuff that we've been postponing. This day is also a day where we start new friendships and new partnerships, or we end, or some other partnerships kind of stagnate. Don't worry about it. It's as it should be. One big certainty for Tuesday is that you won't be making those plans on your own. You will be making them with your colleagues or your partners or whatever. The 3rd of March, 2021, which is a Wednesday with a 2 energy. And the way that we will make this energy work, like partnerships, relationships, and so on, is through communication. Now, one thing that I want you to do on this particular Wednesday is be present in the discussions. Be present for two reasons. Either you will be able to spot bullshit immediately, and you will see it very clearly when people try to double cross you, or you will receive that message that you've been waiting for a very long time. And whether it's something from a loved one that perhaps you're not very sure of, or whether it's a message of appreciation, an emotion, it's going to be there. You just have to be very, very present in your discussions on this particular day. 4th of March, Thursday, and it's a 3 energy. And if you think about starting anything, any kind of projects or activities, it's a good time to start it because you've got the structure, you've got the capacity to organize, and you've got a great capacity to communicate what you want in a very, very clear manner. And you've also got the lucky and enthusiastic energy of Jupiter, the ruler of this particular day. So it is a very, very good day. It's also the day when Mars goes into Gemini, and it changes the whole energy from that grounding and stagnation and stability of Taurus to the mobility and air-headed Gemini. So it's really going to be a really great time to plan your next outing, your next trip, you know, whatever. You're going to see, you're just going to be completely restless starting now. It's not exactly, I don't know. It's going to be crazy, right? So next up is Friday, the 5th of March, 2021. It's a 4 energy. So it's, you know, on a very cool energy of change and study and flexibility, but also on a Friday, which is a more like chill back kind of day. So today is very interesting because even though it's Friday, you are willing to make changes and you're willing to do the effort. You're willing to sweat. You're willing to pay up. You're willing to, you know, do what it takes, and that's really, really cool. It's one of those amazing days when you want to start stuff and make it through. Or it could be the fact that you're so excited about the weekend that you want to plan your next outing, so that's okay as well. Okay, 6th of March 2021. So it's a lovely 5 energy. But we've got Saturn. So Saturn is not really, you know, the most social planet of the universe. It's also called the grand professor, so the teacher. But on this particular day, he's not much about, you know, playful company. He's still in Aquarius. He still has Jupiter, his sun, and Mercury, sort of a grandson, you know, the black sheep of the family. So they're with him right there. It's a good time for actually learning and knowing that your family is okay and that you're okay, you know, wherever that family is, whatever that structure is. It's also for us, it's the beginning of Lent. So it's a good time for setting some rules and some structures for the next few weeks. Perhaps if you want to detox and purify your body and your mind, it's a good time to start. So it's a really cool energy. Perhaps, you know, not so mobile, not so action oriented, but perhaps more like studying what's supposed to go where when you start a detox period or something like that, like how to do that and keep your health and keep your uh, shape and your state of mind. Right. And we go to Sunday, the 7th of March. And the energy of the day is a 6, which means that we will still be focused on our families. And it's a day when it would be very good to arrange our day and to set an energy of harmony and calm, and make everyone that we love feel safe and loved. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so this was the whole week in numbers for the 1st of March to 7th of March. And I really, really hope that you guys have a very good week, that you plan for the best, and that you take time to be grateful, that you're patient, you know, and that whatever happens, you give yourselves permission to shine, that you don't jump to conclusions, and that you're happy and healthy and loved, whatever else happens. Okay, that was it for me. And on this note, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.